that I added this class. Yes, it is possible. You can create a list. It will be clue for weekly mini project. When I am going to explain it, that you are going to understand that this way that you can use, you can solve the problem. And it is also possible. And later we are also going to talk much about this thing here also, that you can create an object from car1 class. Here you can see. Here, the car1 object to be has that this property. And yes, it is possible. And later also, I am going to explain much more thing. What is it actually? It will help us with the relationships, data relationships between table, bus and passenger, for example, and so on. Yes, it is just I would like to show this one. And another thing about this list and the array, how you can get data and how you can set data and how you can get data. It is just example, of course, here that I added it in the morning session, these lists. And then here I added some code, some more code here. You can see car1 has brand property, model property, year property, and also has a list property, holds the passenger list, and also, yes, colors property. Here it is colors, yes. And yeah, we can assign value, of course, if you need. We can assign like this to list. And for example, here as a passenger, Henrik and Sarah in car1 object. And also colors. Yeah, it is maybe, yeah, you can think that the car has just one color. Yeah, it is just the example. And it is white and red, for example. Yeah, maybe that you can choose which one. Maybe that it is also possible. You can hold the data in the list, and of course, in an array. It is possible. And for car2, it is also that exactly same. And car3, it is that I have this constructor, and you can create your object using this constructor. It is like this. Here that the car3 object, and here that the model, brand, model, year, and the passenger list. It is like this. And the array list, array here, that the string array, and the hold here. And of course, you can access it using like this. Here exactly same, that you can access to brand info, model data, and the year data. And also you can access, for example, for first passenger, like this, car.passenger 0, it will get the first element of the list, and this also will get the second element of an array, that the second color, second element. And yes, you can also, for example, you can access the all passengers list like this. You can count it, and you can show it here, which passenger that you want to access. Yeah, it's anywhere that you can use your code. Also that you can list just colors using like this. You can get it. It is possible later during yeah, we are going to discuss about database, SQL, and of course ORM. And during ORM, we are going to discuss about entity framework. And these kind of things, of course, will help us with much more things, that we are going to create connection between tables, one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many relationships, and so on. It is the logic actually, and we are going to hold in the list, actually in the list that we are going to hold that are related more data. Yes, of course, that if you run the code, and then yes, we are going to access the relevant information. Of course, you can show it, or you can use it in your code. Here you can see that the car passengers from passenger list, it holds that for each car 2 passengers, of course, that I have. And yeah, you can visualize it how you need it actually. It is just clarification for that part. And then we can start to link example. Okay, I am going to share this project code into code examples. And now let's continue with this one, that the link to that language integrated query in C#. Link is a uniform query language introduced with .NET 3.5 together with, and we can use to retrieve data from different data sources. These data sources include the collection of objects, relational database, ADO.NET datasets, XML files, etc. Yeah, we are going to aggregate functions. For example, we are going to use count function, average function, method, count method, average method, min, max, sum, where, order by descending, and much more methods that we can use with link, that we can use together with lists and with arrays. It will help us with much more things. And here about link is basically think the term of loops, and you don't need a loop with link. Link will loop for us. First thing here that the link looping for us, what I mean here, it is actually that you can, for example, if we have a list, it is type of int, and let's add it numbers. Add the numbers to it, and let's new and list int 1 2 3, or let me add here, for example, 20 and 3 and -5, and then 30, and then that's -4, and yes, it is okay. Now, if we want to find the maximum element here that we can write this code. Let's write int maximum element, that we can define the first element, for example, number. First element, it is basically the logic, and then we can find it with looping, that we can loop here for each loop, for example, in number, yes, and then we can check the if the number is greater than the next number, and then the maximum number will be next number. If not, that it will stay again that maximum number that the previous one. Now I can check it like this. If I is greater than maximum, and then maximum is equal I. Yes, now it will find, of course, the 30, it will be maximum for us. And yes, here that we can write here, less the max number is, and then plus max. That this will be my maximum number. Let's check. It is from given array. Yes, here you can see maximum number is 30. It is that, yeah, it is correct answer. But here that I looped here, that the for each element, and I checked it, and of course I found the maximum element. But link here, it is means that think in the terms of the loops, you don't need a loop with link here, that we don't need it to write this code. Link method to be looped for us, and it will find the maximum element, minimum element of how many elements that we have, or sort, order by, where, order by descending, and so many methods that we are going to use, we can use together with lists and array. It will help us.